All right. We are jumping in to finish up the actual quest we were on. Yes, finishing that up from last time. We have to I can't do that yet. Do you have a fight? Oh, maybe I can just blow through it. Oh, that's all I need to do. Peek over. Alright, we are finishing up the quest we were on last night. We were investigating a bit of Yeshunguang's past, involving Banyue Shifu, the giant robot guy who looks kind of like a lion. this girl, Dial-In, was involved as well.
This is the last one on my end. Looks like it's up top. Hey.
Is that Shifu's bird? Is that Yishuan Shifu's Qingming bird? Could it have been trying to send a message?
Down. It's all up to Xiao Guang and the others. Better hurry back to the array core and wait there. Got a team for attack. Spot an ethereal. Shout for help. Pay close attention to what I'm saying. The verdict is unforgivable. It worked. No time to waste. I'm going ahead.
All right, good luck, Dial-In. Oh, I have Banyue Shifu now. And he doesn't look all the worse for wear.
Sacrificing yourself for justice? A life for a life? With you, charging into die over such a lousy trick? Is that brilliant self-serving logic of yours?
Sins of the past cannot be atoned for. Once Ning Chen is safe, you can take whatever it is you're after.
You knew about my mission all along?
Woo!
It's not over yet. And you already look this miserable.
Let's end it here. My core. Please. Take it.
Taking it to report back, that would be nice. But now, I have a new choice. This time, let the words of the dead grant you a truth that allows you to keep on existing.
What? The cries and wails of endless pain, resentment, curses, and despair. The sound of accusation fills the air like a tsunami.
You saved me. Why? Someone was waiting for me.
Look at what you've done, you heartless monster!
Remember our faces. Remember your tainted blood.
A machine will always be a machine. Never. I will never forgive you. Never!
Just as these waves of despair were about to devour everything, Zhao Guang and the others return and step onto the platform. The voices suddenly become clear and gentle. Like a beam of light piercing through the dark clouds, it brings relief and warmth, cleansing all the ruckus.
Luckily, that rascal got angry and ran off to play. Big guy, can you promise to help me find him?
Sis?
He's so stubborn. on the smallest things. I know he'll probably hit a few bumps along the way. But hey, just be patient with him, okay? Help him.
The peace we found here made me complacent. I couldn't bring myself to open that thing. Maybe this is the price I pay.
What's this?
But please, please, our two children are still so young. We shielded them with a technique just before the explosion. The two of them still have a chance to live. Don't let them watch us leave. Don't let them suffer the despair of seeing their loved ones die. Don't let them grow up alone.
I'm leaving them to you, Banue. Get them out of here. Run straight ahead and leave this place. Just make sure Ayuen and Xiaoguang survive. Please. I'm begging you.
Thanks, big guy. Really. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, we can go without regrets.
One day, when they return to their former home, remember to tell them we left with smiles on our faces.
The words of the deceased fade away, and their final words come to a peaceful finish.
Mom. Dad. You'd understand my decision, right?
Sis! Sis! Why did you do this? Why? Why couldn't you just let me hate him? Why did all this have to happen? Sis, I miss you. I really miss you.
Did you hear it now, Banue? The voices of both those who died and survived because of you. This is the weight of the truth.
Dylan's body sways slightly, and her expression is no longer light and joking. There is a hint of sympathy in her faint smile. Like a light piercing through the haze, it gently spills onto Banue's gaunt yet upright body.
Your logic algorithms determined that there were only a handful with a chance of survival at the time. So you chose the optimal solution and didn't try to save anyone else. But as you stand here today, willing to step in and stop the array, you've proven that you've broken free of the constraints of commands and algorithms, haven't you?
Correct. But the past cannot be.
Right. The past can't be rewritten. But you're only holding on to the debt of those who were killed. You have forgotten the promise to live that those who passed entrusted to you at the end of their lives. Do you really think that falling here and sacrificing your life to repay your debts is something worth commending? You're just trying to run away. The real way to atone for wrongdoing is to live. Living the way you are now. This human form with emotions, self-awareness, and the ability to feel pain. To face the trials of the past day after day, and to shoulder the never-ending guilt. Live. Live with a clear mind. Face the people you've saved. Be it gratitude, relief, distance, fear, even if you hate him. Go fulfill your promise to the deceased. Keep going. Use every remaining moment to make up for your past until the very end. This is my final verdict as a Krampus judge.
In silence, the chains that had bound him for years, forged from cold algorithms, endless slaughter, self-loathing, and the weight of misunderstanding, had nearly crushed his soul. But in that moment, as he stands tall, and they shatter with a thunderous crash.
Xiaoguang, Ninja. About what happened all those years ago.
You don't need to say anything, Banue Shifu. Actually, I already remembered it all. Back when we crossed the bridge again. You might think you're a murderer who didn't save people in their moment of need. But to me, and my brother, You're the path to survival our parents sacrificed their lives for.
Aw.
And not only did they give themselves up for us, but also for your chance to become a human. Tylen is right. Remorse for the dead never really goes away. But we can bear it as we go on. You don't owe the dead your life. You owe them the will to use the hands that once killed to reach for more life instead. That's why I've never blamed you, Banrei Shifu. I also wanted to thank you, Dylan, for letting me hear my parents' last words. It showed me that I was thinking the same way they were.
You and your parents are such kind people.
You and your parents are such gentle souls. And now you've grown into exactly the person they hoped for.
Ningqian, this is my own choice. You always have the freedom to choose how to face Banrei Shifu.
Zhao Guang gently pats his trembling shoulder. Ningqian is choking up, his voice a little hoarse.
Sorry. I'm so sorry, Banrei Shifu. I've hated the wrong person. For 10 years, I've hated the wrong person. I've poured my deepest hatred on you and squandered my sister's last wish.
Ningqian. Of course I remember your sister. She was the one who found me deep in the hollow and brought me back to
I
life.
still remember her last words vividly. I remember every face of those I could not save. Their faces have never faded. I was never able to find you in Waifei Peninsula after I rescued Xiao Guang and the others. Until years later, when you came to my school, I recognized you the moment you told me your name. By that time, you already looked like your sister all those years ago.
You've known all along? And you still took me in as a disciple and taught me everything. It was me. I made a deal with Sarah. I used the ancient tome to lure you into activating the array. I thought I could use the array to absorb the miasma, hoping I could save more people and complete my revenge.
Ningqian, I'm afraid you were just another pawn in someone else's game. It is still unknown whether the endless miasma was purified or just transferred to something else in the hollow. It's far more complicated than you think. We've all been pulled into a deeper scheme without even realizing it.
Everyone, it may be too late to say this now, and I'm too ashamed to look Xiaoguang Shifu in the eye, but there's something I must tell you. Actually, Ye Shifu left me a message. Senior Yi contacted you? What did he say? He probably didn't know about my connection with Sarah, which is why he trusted me by mistake. He recognized me as a disciple from Banrei Shifu's martial arts school and asked me to pass you on a message to have him look for a black bird inside the hollow. The Qingming bird? Could it be that Shifu left it behind to keep in touch with my brother? Speaking of that, I haven't had the chance to tell you. While I was searching for the array base earlier, I happened to rescue a black bird trapped in the miasma. I'm pretty sure that was the Qingming bird. Once it was freed, it immediately flew off like it knew exactly where it was going. Judging by Ningqiang's account, Yishuan must have sent some kind of message through it. But since no response came, he must have started to worry that something went wrong in transmission. So when he ran into a disciple from Bainue's martial arts school, he decided to entrust the message that way instead. The only one who capable of trapping the Qingming bird would be the creator. My brother must be all alone out there right now.
Ningqian, Xiaoguang, this place is dangerous, and you're still unstable. You should leave immediately, return with the others, and wait for Yishuan Shifu's support.
I will only become a burden if I stay. Banrei Shifu, everyone, please be careful. I'll deliver the news. And if Yixuan Shifu arrives in time, I'll inform her immediately.
The Qingming sword is reacting strangely in this area. There must be something I'm destined to face ahead. Banyue Shifu, I gave my word to Belle before we came. This time, I will not stay behind. I will not watch those dear to me face danger alone again.
Support Xiaoguang.
Manue Shifu, Xiaoguang has made up her mind. Let's trust in her decision.
Yeah, we're also running out of time. Her own brother might be in grave danger and you won't let her go with you? How does that make sense? You only have 2 options. Come on. Is the wielder of the Qingming sword supposed to be weak or something? Look at yourself. You look like a mess. Give it a minute and we'll all be counting on Xiaoguang to save us.
Fine, but we proceed with caution and must not act rashly.
Banyue gives in, and Yingxiang says goodbye to everyone before returning the way he came.
All right. Now that we've set him on the right path again, it's time for us to go to that lousy creator's lair and turn the place upside down.
She's just looking at her. As if sensing something, Dylan suddenly stops and looks toward the shadows nearby. Sarah slowly walks out with her usual enigmatic smile, as if she were just passing by and hadn't been spying on her for long.
The Judge of Krampus sure lives up to her name. Your perceptiveness is truly a pain.
Are you done watching, Sarah Florin? It's been so long as no match found. In the database, you picked up the habit of sneaking and hiding like a rat.
You were investigating me. But now that the dust is settled, what happened in the past doesn't matter anymore. Krampus, Phaethon, Ye Xunguang. I was hoping to lend you a hand and dedicate the power of this stone lion to the Creator as a gift. An offering of thanks for the power the Creator lost when they cleansed the miasma. Pity, all these changing plans, but no matter. That'll be enough. Almost everything's been purified in this place.
Where is my brother?
Look at you. You're just like you were in his nightmare. Pure, naive, and ignorant. Naturally, your brother is... Oh, well, look who it is.
A familiar yet strange figure appears nearby. It turns out to be Yeshi Yuan, but different. His face is filled with shock when he sees Xiao Guang.
Xiaoguang, what are you doing here? Weren't you training in seclusion? Who sent you here?
Brother, judging from your looks, are you also?
Go back. You shouldn't have come here.
Senior Yi, we're all worried about you.
Senior Ye, we're all worried about you.
Are you in?
You didn't write that letter, did you? About how to break my connection with the Qingming sword.
Note? What note? What did you do, Sarah? Why is my sister here?
No need to be so anxious. You helped me find the Creator in order to save her, didn't you? So what's wrong with organizing this moving reunion beforehand? Is there any point in pursuing such trivial details at this stage? Don't forget, I'm the one chosen by the Creator. Only I can open the door for the Creator's arrival into this world. Your obsession, the answer to fulfilling your tragic wish, is just ahead. The time is nearly upon us. Since you're willing to give everything to save your one and only sister, you'll definitely come, won't you? Otherwise, all our hard work will be in vain.
Pained, Yeshi Yuan glances at Xiao Guang, who has her hands anxiously extended toward him, and suddenly closes her eyes. As he opens them again, you see a look of determination.
Xiaoguang, listen to me. Go back with the others. Trust me. And don't follow me anymore. Junior Bell, everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go. I've already come this far. I have no other choice.
I'm asking you one thing. No matter what, do not let Xiao Guang follow me. I'm counting on you. Yeshi Yuan turns around without looking at Zhao Guang and again and disappears into the ominous darkness with Sarah. How could I possibly just stand by and do nothing at a time like this?
Using someone's loved ones as leverage? Despicable, yet effective. Stop spacing out. Let's go after them.
Track Sarah and Yishuan.
Wise, do you know where they went? Can you track them down?
Tracking route confirmed. Path recalibration complete.
It doesn't look like they've gone far, but the miasma concentration in that direction is higher than anywhere we've been before. We have to be careful.
Okay.
Okay. Xiao Guang, can you keep going?
Yeah, let's go. We're bringing my brother back.
Wait up, little master. The aura ahead feels sinister. I fear it may be a dangerous place. It's best to be prepared before going.
Whatever you seek,
The
do you want me to?
How about a little late night adventure? I promise you'll love it.
Meanwhile, Sarah, who is not far away, welcomes the moment she has long been waiting for.
Answer me. What's going on? What did you do to Xiao Quan behind my back? Why did you lead her here? We agreed she stays out of this until the Creator descends. You broke your promise.
Promise? Faced with the divine edict of the Creator, the promises of mortals are as light as a goose feather. There's no need to get so worked up. Your sister's presence is just a necessary component in the process. You see, you, your sister, and I are all keys that have been gathered here. The grand descent is about to begin, releasing your sister's shackles and fulfilling your deepest wishes. Those are the only reasons you were willing to abandon your companions and walk with me, right?
Sarah, what exactly are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? My plans have never wavered since the very beginning. The time has come. All things shall return to their source. Come, all you lost children who seek answers and redemption. Embrace your fate.
Sarah doesn't look at him anymore. She raises her hands high in one direction, and her voice suddenly rises, chanting in a cryptic rhythm that nearly pierces the soul.
O supreme and sacred Creator, by thy blessing and thy call, I lay forth this offering. Obliterate the vows of traitors, the avengers' cries, the defilers' lament, and the mourning of the dead. Almighty Creator, hear my plea. I beseech thee to manifest thy truth in the chaos of this world. I beseech thee to wield thine eternal dominion and reshape the order of the universe. Sarah, my most faithful servant, thou hast come to the very brink of my advent. Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. First life and death, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering, all shall return to me.
So this is the Exaltus Creator. They may look radiant, but it all sends a shiver down my spine. Whether or not this evil being can be destroyed depends on this strike. I cannot hold back. I'll end it here and now, before Xiao Guan and the others are drawn in too deep.
So, after lying in wait all this time, you're finally showing your fangs. Finally. Abomination, this is the end for you. Everything is under your gaze.
It's a tricky one, just as expected. It even tried to reflect my attack. Good thing it's been blasted into ether particles now. That should be the end of it.
Abandon the mortal world. Traverse life and death shall return.
Cough, cough, cough. Hello, this is Sarah, Special Investigation Squad from HSO of Hand.
Team was caught in operation against a notorious ethereal. I've lost contact with everyone.
Please, wait, don't leave me. Please save me. I don't want to die. Please help me. Don't leave me behind. Please save me or anyone. Can no one hear me? If gods truly exist in this world, please hear my plea.
Where am I? Am I saved?
Lucky child, chosen by the will of the Creator, you are restored to the living before you turned into an ethereal. The blood of the Creator flowing through your broken body is the best proof that you belong here.
What? Blood of the Creator? Who are you?
We're the Exaltists. I'm Soph, the scribe, and the current overseer. There is no need for fear, no need for doubt. The Creator is merciful. This is the place they have given you, your new home.
No, sorry. I have somewhere I have to go back to.
How many times have I already told you there has never been a special investigation squad in HSO, and there's no file under the HIA for a Sarah Florin?
Miss, this is your final warning. If you continue, we'll have no choice but to remove you by force.
Tread carefully. One step further and you may shed your mortal sins. But the gate to the final domain does not open without refinement. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All shall return to the Creator, for they are the origin of all. I know. Deep inside my body, my soul, lies the seed of evil I've long refused to face.
The cycle of cause and effect you have lain is clear. It lies within the call of salvation you have let me hear.
Abandon the remnants of the mortal world. Traverse life and death. I set my hand upon my spine, and my palm against the mortal heart. Guided by nameless markings, I shall walk the path in search of the Creator.
Creator, who has shown me the conclusion, I have fulfilled your promise. Please accept me.
Not good.
Oh, Creator, is this your permission for me to merge?
What? Sarah and the thing. The presence has vanished. Wait. This presence has grown even stronger. That Creator has returned. Oh no!
Is he caught in the array?
Brother, wait for me! I don't care what you are. Give me back my brother! I refuse to lose anyone important to me again!
Twisted being. Could it be the Creator Sarah's been searching for?
It is all thanks to Yeshuyan's foolish act of defiance.
This hatred. Come on.
running. Your loved ones will all be buried here!
Brother!
Some choices are burdens, and we must bear them. Do what must be done. I trust you, just as you trust me. Finally.
If I were the one being controlled instead, I believe my brother would make the same choice.
How long?
You trust me, just as I trust you. Somehow, I'm not afraid anymore.
The seal is broken. Great!
Brother.
Such a splendid power. I'll happily accept it. How could that be?
A mere evil spirit, and you dare speak so arrogantly. I am Ye Guang, wielder of the Jingming sword of Yunhui Summit. This sword, with heaven and earth as its guide, shall cleanse all evil!
Xiao Guang. I already know.
This voice. Did I really bring my brother back?
Please forgive me for leaving again. You must wait for me. Trust me. I will save you. I swear I will.
Brother.
All right. A few days later, the long silence finally breaks. Xiao Guang finally wakes up. Xiao Guang's awake, Belle. You should go check on her first. Dialin and Banyue Shifu will be here shortly. We will wait for you to check in on Xiao Guang before we start our discussion. How are you feeling?
Xiaoguang, how are you feeling? Do you still hurt anywhere?
It feels like I had a really, really long dream.
Right, where's my brother? What happened to him? Where is he? Did I bring him back?
Don't worry. Let me tell you.
Don't worry. Let me tell you everything that's happened. After you defeated that thing, the creator, or at least its embryonic form, you passed out from exhaustion. The power wrapped in that black mist dissipated, and Senior Ye, he seemed to come back to his senses. He caught you as you fainted and whispered something I couldn't make out. It was clear he didn't want to leave, but in the end, he walked away alone. He didn't explain anything. All he said was, take care of Xiaoguang. Banyue Shifu and Dialin were both injured and couldn't stop him.
Hey there, Onyx Fury. Comes in ready to bite something? I guess you missed the boss I was just fighting who was very bitey.
He left alone? No. We must find him as soon as possible. If he still has any remnant influence of the creator in his body, if that takes hold again. And what about Shifu? Did she make it in time?
Basically, I was fighting a guy who rides a gigantic gator monster. A very chompy gator monster. And I defeated him. A lot of other people were saying he was tough. I didn't have much trouble, but hey, that's me. Not yet. I'll probably have trouble when I face him in the special modes.
I heard that Yunhui Summit will be sending people over soon.
Ah, yes, yes. That's a very different bitey than a gator. They're the bird ones, right? Bird mixed with something else.
Yunhui Summit.
Contemplate what happened before with Xiao Guang.
Xiaoguang, considering our past experiences and what Sarah said, do you think the creator creator's target has always been you and the Qingming
Yeah,
sword?
okay, the bird plus something else. Well, thanks for coming in again. Almost finishing up this quest, and then we'll switch over to Genshin in a little bit.
To make me break the seal.
Bites my tail! Oh no! That's an ouchie right there. It is very fluffy, it is very tempting, I can tell. And birds are very bitey. But no! No! Don't bite my tail, that's an ouchie. That'll do more damage than the chompy gator, okay? Stay away. Stay. I kick you. Stay away. Shoot, shoot. Do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
So, do you still remember how you defeated the creator?
The situation was dire. When I finally released the Qingming sword, I seemed to have a strange resonance with it. I understood that the sword contains a power that can suppress the creator, or even annihilate it.
Swings on tail. Well. Are you still biting it while you're swinging on it? Or are you just hanging on it? Like, these are important details, Onyx Fury. Keep asking.
And besides that, did you feel anything else?
What do you mean?
Like your body, like your appearance.
Like any changes with your body, or in your appearance? Your hair.
Still biting. Hey. Not only are you biting my tail, you're swinging on it. It's not detachable, okay? It's not a plug-in model. It's a real tail. I feel my tail. It hurts, okay? Let me explain this to you. Ouch.
Are you worried about repercussions from using the sword? Don't worry. That look was just the influence of the Qingming sword. You see, I remember everything very clearly. I remember how that monster was torn apart by my blade, and what my brother asked me to do. What's wrong? Still worried?
Tastes like chicken? Oh. This is... You're the bird, Onyx Fury, not me. You're the bird. I do not taste like chicken. I taste like Wagyu beef, okay? Not chicken. Thank goodness. Looks like you're okay.
Thank goodness. Looks like you're really okay. I'm glad.
Why would I taste like chicken? I'm a fox, okay?
Yeah, I've never been very lucky.
That said, saying I taste like Wagyu beef, that's probably pretty tasty. Probably not gonna stop you from biting me. Maybe it's about time things went my way, right?
It's just
Velociraptor. And that's why I was confused, because people just keep telling me Velociraptors are basically birds. Maybe two different types of birds. At last we know Senior Yi wasn't fooled. He was never swayed by Sarah and the Creator, even tried to contact Yishuan Shifu secretly.
Yeah. It seems like Sarah was using the promise of separating me from the Qingming sword to lure my brother into cooperating with her. But I don't think my brother ever believed her. He only played along so he could get close enough to find a chance to destroy the Creator before it could take form.
Read about Avali again. Yeah, I mean, birds and Velociraptor. I'll bring it up. But I don't think my brother, yeah.
I didn't realize that the Creator's focus was on me and the Qingming sword all along. And that Sarah had already drawn me into her trap long before I noticed. But now that the crisis is over, and he's finally out of their grip, why doesn't he come back?
Ammonia-based life form, what? Okay, 4 ears. Are those extra eyebrows or eyes? I'm short. What do you expect? Well, I'll respect you for that, short kings and queens.
He was clearly worried about me. When I was half conscious, I remember hearing him ask me to forgive him for leaving again.
So they're like, what, 4.5 feet?
He definitely saved me. It doesn't sound like he's just worried that I'll be consumed by the sword. It's more like
You also bite out of excitement. Well, if they're happy, friendly bites, I've been bitten by a happy, friendly bird before, or at least it didn't draw blood. 5'4" is not short, okay? Like, I thought it might be, but 5'4" girls keep on telling me that is average height, okay? Like, I'm used to dealing with VTubers who are like 5 feet and like 4'8". 5'4" is not short. You get to be proud. You're at least average. Maybe not tall, but at least average. You're not short.
Could it be that he's learned of something even more terrifying? Something he felt he had to deal with on his own right away, to the point where he didn't want us involved at all.
He has a savior complex. He has to go and handle it all himself and keep you out of danger. Rest up. We'll figure it out.
Since Senior Ye asked you to trust him, then let's do just that. What's most important now is for you to rest up and get better quickly. Once you're fully recovered, we'll work together to find him. And this time, we'll make sure he doesn't disappear on us again.
The concern in Zhao Guang's eyes softens, replaced by a quiet determination. She nods firmly, pushing down her unease, and in her gaze, hope flickers to life once more. Oh, told to dial in. How's Zhao Guang doing? She just woke up, so instead of bugging her with questions, we figured we'd give her some peace. She's still concerned about Senior Ye. But after hearing that the creature was repelled and that her brother made it out safely, she's calmed down for now and is resting.
I'm afraid I'll have to trouble you to keep a closer eye on Zhao Guang's state of mind these next few
You
days.
want to be short, or be a what, with shape-shifting abilities to change to 4 avatars. Okay, well, I guess I can give you, like, honorary short stuff. You're quite a bit shorter than me. Please don't worry, Banyue Shifu. I'll keep an eye on her. What is... Okay, like, what with... That's like WHAT, I think. I'll make sure to keep an eye on her condition. She's always been tougher than we think, but that's also why it's so hard not to worry about her. Back to business. What's this resonance signal you two mentioned earlier?
Right. There was so much happening so quickly that we didn't have time to investigate further, which is why we couldn't tell you right away. When the creator, or rather that power Zhao Guang fought off, was first awakened, 4 areas in Lemian Hollow simultaneously emitted extremely brief but highly similar energy resonance signals.
Okay.
4 areas.
We can only locate 3 general areas at the moment. One was right where the creator appeared at the old
Cat,
site.
Wolf,
Another was the area
Avali,
fronted the Exaltist
Protogen. Wait,
The third one.
are you talking about, like, the Expanse? The monsters from the Expanse? When somebody gets infected by the molecule and they, like, feed on radiation? What a coincidence. They're all places we've been before.
Yeah. Coincidentally, these
Have
are
you
all
seen The
places
Expanse?
Raj and I have been before.
I'm only, like, partway through, halfway through. Maybe to the end of 3 or beginning of 4, I think. I'm watching, like, they landed on the planet where storms of metal or weird bugs swim around and injure people. and it was mostly colonized for the first by the Rim people.
You've been to all 3 places?
Oh, don't tell me these are all popular attractions.
That's not the strangest part.
Those are the. But is the protogen that one I was referring to, or is that something else? Like, I understand cats, and I do like cats. I understand wolves, and I do like wolves. Avali, you've explained to me, and they're cute. Is protogen kind of freaky?
The spatial coordinates of the 4th resonant signal are severely blurred. Existence confirmed, but precise location cannot be confirmed due to high-level energy interference. Warning. Though brief, the peak value of the signal's miasma energy exceeded all known records within Lemnian Hollow.
Oh, wow. It was almost like it was some kind of response, then hit itself again.
Some kind of distant, indistinct response.
All right, I'll look up protogen as well.
Silent again, as if hiding from something.
Oh, okay. It's different. Yeah, it's the same word. So I wasn't going crazy. So... Are they cyborgs? Or is that just like this example? It was like some kind of distant, indistinct response. Then it suddenly quickly went silent as if hiding from something. Yeah, I did look up Google Images. I still have them up.
No way that was
a lot of them seem to be cyborgs, but
hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint.
It was hard to tell.
Where could it be?
So, like, here it is. It's got these metal armor pieces. You can really see it on this one right here. On the right, from the back. A mixture of armor and fur, and the armor seems like full cybernetic, not just covering the body. Like it's actually replacing limbs. Well, that's fair. You don't have to know. Maybe you'll come back to me next time and you'll be like, yeah, I'm full cyborg. And lasers. And, like, extra bitey. 3 of the signal. It's hidden so deep that even Fairy couldn't pinpoint. Where could it be? They're all different. Yeah, I can see that. But Protogen do look a lot like a Volley. But I guess cats and wolves look a lot like a Volley too when they're more furry. Like, I'm thinking about just like the actual animals, but if they're furry, then they all kind of look a little bit more similar than I was thinking. Like, the Protogen there, I guess, had horns and ears a little bit like a wolf. Or resonating signals. There must be some underlying connection we haven't uncovered yet. bites my toe. I've got on moccasins. Okay, these aren't protecting me very much. Bite. Bites? You're very bitey today. Can I just give you some, like, donut holes to chew on? Would you like that? As long as you don't take the toe with you, I think I'll recover.
Whatever it is, it's still out there lurking.
Wait, nope, you did not take the toe with you, or nope, you're not letting me keep it.
Monitor any changes inside the hollow.
I will also investigate further.
Things will go so much better with your help. We'll keep an eye on it too.
Krampus and Bonnu Shifu helping out. Things will definitely go more smoothly from here. Wise and I will keep an eye on the situation too, while we keep Xiaoguang company.
Let's all stay sharp, everyone. This calm might just be the eye of the storm. A brief moment of respite before everything gets thrown into chaos again.
Talk to Wise. Well, that wraps up things for now. Though I have a feeling there's still more trouble ahead. There's still much about the Creator and other secrets of the Hollows we don't have any leads on yet. Bites? I'm assuming, by the way, that these are my fingers and toes that you're biting, not yours. Just, I mean, ouchie, but still. Do I get off safe this time? I'm just gonna hold my finger above my head so you can't reach it, okay? Yeah, okay, we're on the same page. My fingers are up above my head. You can't see it on my model. You're just gonna have to trust me on this. My fingers are above my head. At least the left side. My right side's vulnerable. Alright. Controller is up above my head too. Both above my... Bite... Bite... I'm sitting down. I can't do anything about that. Bites my nose. Is this like one of those games you play at Christmas time where the dad goes up to you with his fingers and then grabs your nose and then pulls it off and he's like, got your nose, and you look at it, it's really his thumb, but you can't tell because you're a kid? Is that what you're doing? Or did you really have my nose? Bites my... Those... I paid a lot of money for, okay? Those are nice ears. They wiggle. And I'm losing HP like water here, okay? Please just leave me. I don't want to. I want to die on stream, okay? I want to live a happy life. It's Christmas. I can tell these bites are very affectionate, but I need you to calm down, okay? And if I lose more of my ears, I might not be able to hear you. Did you at least bite the fluffy part? Bite my neck? What is this? No. No matter what lies ahead, like, don't let me bleed out, okay? Don't let me bleed out. I'm still talking, I'm probably still okay. And like, that's just a nip, it's not an actual like chomp. Probably? We're working on a probably. At least we'll never have to fight alone. Well, anything else can wait until sunrise. Right now all I want is a nice hot shower and sleep. Choose hair. Yeah. Just, the hair's fine. You go at that and like, we'll be friends, alright? We'll be friends. Go to bed. I'm having Belle do this. You don't have to go to bed, Onyx Fury. Sinking deep into the fluffy pillow, a heavy, grounding warmth spreads through your limbs. Those heart-pounding battles and unsolved mysteries gradually fade into a distant, blurry memories. Meanwhile, as Dial-In compiles her mission report, she's greeted by a familiar guest.
They'd send the cold, heartless executioner. You know, never been able to get along with her.
Bounces on your tail and hugs. Are you bouncing on my tail or yours here? Are you hugging mine? I can deal with hugs. I can deal with hugs and bouncing.
The boss hasn't issued any new orders yet. Naturally, she won't do anything. Besides, it's too late for
Yours. Okay, okay. I mean, like, maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. I'm sure of it. I'll feel it tomorrow, but for right now, I will engage in this nonsense. And oh, that's nice right there. Petting my tail, that is very acceptable.
I'm just here on my own behalf to ask you for an explanation. After all, we've provided you with important intel, but the result of the mission was a little underwhelming. The orders from the higher-ups are to retrieve Banyue's core data and erase this unstable factor. But as for you, not only did you not get the core, but you also seem to have made him more complete and dangerous? Is this negligence of duty or self-inflicted downfall? Huh? Who said I didn't finish the mission? I have exercised the ultimate authority granted to me by Krampus as the judge. The verdict is as follows. Banyue's core consciousness has tentatively proven that it is controllable and of great value.
Rubs your cheek on the tail. Alright. I can see what's going on here. You're spreading your scent on me. You're claiming me as your own. Alright. Getting a little cheeky over there.
As for retrieving said core, don't worry. I will introduce Banyue to Krampus. Wouldn't you call that a different kind of recovery, in a sense?
That bunny is looking very unhappy.
You want to let him join Krampus? Yeah. Wouldn't that be more interesting? If he joined, then his power, along with all of the information he has, would be of service to Krampus. In the long run, that's way more valuable than a one-time core data extraction, don't you think? Aside from the old folks from TOPS, the reason the boss is so interested in Banyue's core is because a certain big shot was the one who made modifications. Gradually transformed him from a killing machine.
Okay, that explains a lot right there. He definitely was acting like a lot more like a human. Turns into a kitten mewing. Alright, that is super acceptable right there. Here, get onto my lap, alright? Here, cuddle with me, alright?
You sure know how to wiggle out of a tough situation. However, your proposal does actually have some merit. I hereby approve your verdict. As for how to write the report without any leaks to get those old fossils to nod in person, that will be up to you to deal with. But I believe that when the boss finds out we're about to have a new member who is so controllable and so useful, with all the potential value he
Yes, climbs onto my lap.
will be happy.
It's like I'm turning into a supervillain. It's like those old cartoons, like Inspector Gadget. I have the kitty on my lap who purrs. I swing my chair around and I tell them my evil plan. And the cat just likes to sit there and be adored as the embodiment of my evil.
After all, this is much more worthwhile.
Happily dances. You know it to be true.
I'll leave the rest of the procedures to you. I look forward to hearing good news about our new member. I'll still be relying on you to help me persuade the others.
Mew, mew, mew. Probably to some, like, Christmas song. The conversation comes to an end with sweet but cold farewells. Dialin remains where she's standing and exhales softly.
Banyue, your path to redemption begins with Krampus. And it will be a long road. Don't let me down.
Ah, she treats him like an older brother. The skies over Waifei Peninsula remain heavy and gray. But for Banyue, the path toward a new life now lies open, and one last shadow stands in his way. Alright, the cat scurries off. I guess that's what happens. I don't know what to do now. I just let them do their business. They'll come back eventually. Maybe if I, like, toss a biscuit at them or something. The night deepens and all is silent as Suibion Temple is shrouded in hazy moonlight. A single room is lit with a dim yellow light, like a stubborn little firefly in the darkness.
On the day I secretly snuck into Suibion Temple, I saved a chubby cat.
The next time I came to the temple, I tried to pass myself off as the acting temple master, only to get caught red-handed by Junior Bell. The day we went to Yumcha Sin, I was wearing that casual dress. Junior Bell said it really suits me.
The storyteller at Yumcha Sin told fascinating tales. We ate osmanthus cakes made with fresh petals preserved in honey, sticky rice powder, and kumquat peel. Banyue Shifu doesn't like spicy things. When handing him hot tea, the cup handle should be to the right. Dylan really likes honey. She always doubles the amount. Whose secret marinade. Grind the dried tangerine peel into fine powder. Use just a pinch when seasoning the meat. When we gathered around the fire that night, we looked at the stars together and exchanged embarrassing stories. I talked
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm here for that. I like the steak.
I talked about
How well is that cooked? Cuz like, hey, if you can cook it correctly, give it to me rare.
Why can't I remember? I knew it just a second ago. I wrote it all down right here.
The words on the page are blurry, twisted and morphed, as if they are about to break free from the shackles of the page and disappear completely. A tear falls from her eye, hitting the diary with a sharp pat. So she lost some of her memories because she used the sword. After a few seconds, she wipes the damp marks from her face with the back of her hands, and her eyes become resolute again. She stares at the handwriting soaked in tears, as if trying to use her gaze to burn the words back into her heart.
I talked about how I didn't bring enough money when I left Junkoi Summit. I almost ended up going to that pawn shop in town.
Okay. We're on the same page. I like that.
I remembered thinking to myself, besides the Qingming sword, I have nothing of value that's worth holding on to.
Have you ever had good steak, Onyx Fury?
I must never forget these memories. Never. Shifu, my brother, Belle, Wise, and everyone else. I must remember all the beautiful moments we shared together.
Oh, good.
I have to remember.
Not that often for me, but I do have a boss at work who occasionally takes us to really, really nice steak dinners as parties. In the light, her lips move persistently, yet in vain, over and over again, repeating the fragments of fleeting memories that she's desperate to hold on to. Offers mashed potatoes. Aww. I have some weird diet issues. I can't eat white potatoes because they're nightshades. So I eat sweet potatoes instead. I also can't have like peppers and tomatoes right now. Eventually I might be able to, but right now they cause some of my I have like some rashes or something and they cause that to get inflamed. Only the still, damp tear stains on the paper silently tell the story of a young girl who in the darkest of nights used all her strength to pretend the world is still as it always was. To pretend she's still the same Yung Chunguang whole, unscarred, unaffected by the Qingming sword. Oh, is that it? Which, overall, I'm kind of happy about. Like, I just don't have starches on a lot of my meals. Instead, I just have a lot of vegetables and some good meat, and that's it. 90% of the time. Very rarely I'll have some rice, sweet potato, a lot of quinoa. I like quinoa. All right, we're gonna switch games, so give me a second. I'm gonna hit be right back. Oh no, she turns into a kitten and dives in and pops up looking at me with mashed potatoes beard. That's really cute. Let me see. I've got to switch my game over. All right. Does that show Genshin now? Oh. Oh.
Strength is one of those things where you gotta use it or lose it. So, wanna train with me sometime?
Let me look up how to do that. Oh.
My parents always say, no matter how busy life gets, you should always sit down and enjoy a proper meal when you get hungry. What I like to do is stack my plate up high, then squash it all down, take a deep breath, and wolf it down in one go. That way, I get to eat my fill without wasting too much time.
Let's just try it manually if that didn't work. A black cat eats the rest of the mashed potatoes. You're a sneaky one. Alright. Here.
There's a lot that goes into managing an orchard. Watering, weeding,
Yeah.
fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature is right. But most importantly, you have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
Alright, I'm back. We are doing this story quest here. That is an adorable cat. Have you ever seen Ranma Half, by the way? Turns into an Avali and jumps on the table and dancing. Ranma Half featured... Okay. I'm old school, okay? So, Ranma Half was a series from the 80s anime. And I had a roommate who had it on DVD back in the 2000s, and we watched a couple seasons. Ranma Half is a ridiculous show. It's a comedy about martial arts, and the main guy keeps getting turned into a girl by getting splashed with cold water. They can turn him back into a guy by splashing him with hot water, but a bunch of other characters in the series can also get transformed by the same mechanic. So, there is a girl who is like a Chinese Amazon warrior named Shampoo, like the hair treatment. And if she gets splashed with water, she turns into the most precious kitten. It's adorable. And like that picture, the bottom one, the bottom blue one, reminded me a little bit of Shampoo. She's even more precious than that. She's like dainty. She's like Disney. Yeah. Maybe I'll dig up a picture of Shampoo in a second, after we get started with the quest.
Hey, she's sitting up! Is me sitting here a rare sight? No, we just thought you'd be resting. Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests.
Is that headbanging?
Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter. Would it not be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak? I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
I think she's just teasing us.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions. They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that.
Alright, need some more hydration.
They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Alright, got some more water. We've got the LGBT sword, the Vanna 6 Pride sword. We have thinking emoji and some hearts. Aww. They say that travelers return home. Yeah, okay.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon? Yes. This planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain into that, there will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust, or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
Ouch. Damn Slit is so cute. I feel bad for her.
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss
intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Devat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort.
Okay.
Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky. I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do it's fun.
She likes slingshots.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
Or at least she's willing to save your grace, Paimon.
Blink of an eye. The time has come to part ways.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it. I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes. You are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze
Turns into a kitten. Are you licking your own tail or mine? Are you grooming me? You.
I see. Then what I would say is, even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding. I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
Okay, my tail. Mew. I guess I could see you think I need grooming. I don't mind it. Okay, this is a lot nicer than we were at before with the biting.
A joke. Albeit not a funny one. Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh. Then, do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure.
Oh?
Thank you. So, I've heard that in the Moon Prayer Nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations.
Okay, that sounds like... Ooh. I bet if you're a cat, you're actually making it worse. Like, they have really harsh tongues, and I'm pretty raw there. I bet you're like, ouch. You're like making the skin extra raw, right? Should I be scared? Should I be hurting right now?
Since you helped so much in our fight against the
Or is this like nice licking to...
I think you deserve a farewell
So I'll
present
forgive you.
before you return home. I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet.
Okay, kitten, but still, like, is it nicer to be licked by a kitten? It feels very nice when it's on, like, normal skin. But what about a wound? What if I'm dripping? I haven't asked anyone else for their opinions on this night yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming Moon Prayer Night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything.
Nice licking. Okay. This seems like a gesture of peace. This seems like we can be friends. No more, like, hostilities for the moment. And I like kittens. They're, like, the best. So, yeah, very nice. Thank you. Okay, I like that clarification. I like that I'm not, like, taking HP here.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. This kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kuta.
Playful bites.
And the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
Yeah, there will definitely be complications, but
I'll make it work. You have my word.
yeah.
We got your back. Well, she does. Paimon's actually not too sure what she's planning.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither
Okay.
yes nor
Well,
no.
I guess my model's accurate then. I'm not bleeding. My ear is still in one piece. I guess that's like I've never had pierced ears before, but I guess I do now.
Rather, it is. There's
Maybe you just bit me with the gums, not the actual teeth.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
And also, I do not know.
I don't remember what Lauma asked her, but I guess maybe we never knew.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else
All
wants to
right.
take part.
By the way, this team is finally ready, so I'll pull them out. Now that
Gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night.
Nefer is finally upgraded, she does a heap of damage. And she seems really good.
Not sure yet.
Silver hoop earring, huh? Is that a furry thing?
Her full of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
What if I said I wanted like those earrings from Demon Slayer?
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my soul. You poor lost lamb for the everlasting folk.
Mind the sight of it.
No more lies. The deception ends here.
All right.
That looks like it's worth a pretty.
It's for the top of my ear.
Relax.
Doesn't go on the base? Really? Shows you what I know about earrings. Especially furry ones, I guess. Yeah. Oh, I'm running far away. Just warp over there. I got the chest. That was cool.
Hey, Llama, it's us. Huh? Varka? What are you doing here?
It is crazy how much taller he is than everyone.
Beats me. I had a bit too much to drink last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Okay.
Right, yeah, that too.
If you know Street Fighter at all I can see when I look at Varka is Ken Masters.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparations are already underway?
Celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Nodcry. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that. Nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around. The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not. Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the
Some have earrings on the tip of the ear. He was a fox. So you follow somebody who had a similar style to what you were suggesting.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people
It just sounds like it hurts. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Because the tip of the ear is not very strong. Like, if you put it at the base, all the weight of it can go, like, right almost onto the head. It has a wider base. The tip of the ear, it's just gonna flop over. Now, maybe if it hangs down, or maybe it's really thin. Although, in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist.
One other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
It was small. Okay, that helps. When you said hoop earring, I was thinking like almost as big as the ear itself.
Oh yeah, it's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah!
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the people who carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up. You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
Yeah.
Mondstadter's spirit is strong with this one.
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka. Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Wind Bloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles, like their whole face is glowing.
Look at this. Look at these cats. Wait. You bit... You mean the bite was tiny? The time you bit me?
And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
Not quite the same, surely.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No, but lastly,
yeah, okay.
The final key element that
still
brings the festival to life.
Like
companionship.
I've never even worn a normal earring beforehand, let alone something hanging off like the tip of the ear. We'll take care of that part.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing. Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
By the way, Joey from last stream was asking if I could set up a, if I could finish setting up a Discord for everyone. Would you be interested in joining? Can you join a Discord? I already have Joey on Discord, so I know it would work with him. It is so silly having two llamas right next to each other.
They sure look like they're having fun.
I believe so.
Oh,
They seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Lunatar.
You want to play too?
Guess not.
She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Hit on the left side.
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the...
You decreased your height, so I was still in one piece. Oh, okay, so, like, you bit my ear, and it was a tiny bite, but also... It was, like, not hanging off on it, like a full earring, even. In April, I will be seeing less of you, huh? What's going on? You moving on to bigger stuff? Adventures? Outer space? The distant realms without the internet? Everyone seems hard at work. Or just too busy. Like, maybe you'll be working nights.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer
Or
Night.
whatever my
For
night is, I
instance,
guess.
The sculpture being made over here.
Maybe it'll be your
Mr.
day.
Barca and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't
Oh no. Tail Splash has some VR, and boy, does it absorb their life. They can hear me. I know it. They haven't been watching other people's streams as much, or if they do, they can't interact because they can't type from it.
Not to worry, though. All the necessary
Well,
arrangements have been
I'm
made.
happy for you.
Just let me know once it's ready.
When come in occasionally and tell me how it's going, tell me what games you're playing. Maybe join Tail Splash on their VR rooms. Oink! Are you trying to speak to me in words I understand?
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oink. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Tail Splash is always in VR chat. Look at all these colors. It looks great. Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
You bet! Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
Well, if I open up the Discord, maybe you can, like, still keep in touch there, even if you can't come to streams. You might sniff Tail Splash? I wonder how that works. They're kind of fishy. Like, under the water, maybe you're just sniffing the salt water. Above the water, kind of fishy. Okay, I mean, can fish smell, I guess. If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival.
Can you turn into a mermaid? If you run into them, okay. Maybe
The timing of Moon Prayer Night
drop some food down,
completely set in
some gummies,
We make a rough estimate.
some
Changes
low-cost snacks from one of their favorite grocery stores. Hook them, draw them up, and sniff them. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and Moon Prayer blossoms to guide us. Yes. You go fishing.
Is a fun feature of this particular festival.
I guess set fish on the line. They really like the blowhigh. Like the IKEA shark. As such, the weight itself is such a fun feature of this particular festival.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival.
I'm sure they'll like that. Just knowing that you're my friend.
I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since.
I wonder if that's the question, that it's neither.
I took this to mean her answer was no. But if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along a message. There is no need.
Ah, I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply wanted to offer her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
And protect her.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a one-way trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
I don't think that's how it works.
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it.
A fox protogen. Well. You didn't mention a fox before. I guess you mentioned a wolf. You didn't mention a fox. Foxes are... You know I think that, but foxes are gorgeous, playful, cuddly, fluffy. I like them.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nasha Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing. Let's go. Bye for now, Wilma.
Thank you all. Goodbye.
Exactly. You see the wisdom. A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? Turns into a fox protogen. Like it's that easy. I had to spend money for this transformation. Or like, I got help and I had to fight a war against the food zombies, but still, there were a couple adjustments that they weren't gonna make. I just had to... I had to get that. How you doing? Alright. Honestly? Honestly, I'm doing pretty well. Christmas is coming up. I have so many celebrations coming up. Let me see. We're planning to go see the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. Me and my buddies. I've got a couple of parties I'm going to. I'm going to a convention. Did you hear that last time? I'm going to Holiday Matsuri. Durin and Albedo with Flynn's. What could they be chatting about? You're a shape-shifting abilities. What? Of course, you can do it. You get it for free. I've gotta pay for it or something. Favors.
Grandmaster and the Traveler in Paimon.
His voice?
Hello there. It's been a while.
Alright, he sounds normal, but Durin sounds a little goofy.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying that too?
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Furry, what does that mean? And that face. You're acting a little sussy, Onyx. A little sussy. The wiggling eyebrow. What is that, like Nick Wilde, but blue?
Wait, so I guess right?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nasha Town. At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Oh?
On closer inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Oh?
Huh? What do you mean?
Yes. I figured you were female. I didn't have to check. Very cute.
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
Yeah, that you turned into. Do you get to, like, change your gender with the shape-shifting? Really? Change your sex or whatever?
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Not Cry before, but I don't know much about
Okay. Well, I do prefer the female variants of animals because they're cute.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Nodcry in the run-up to Moonprayer Night. From a distance, they appear quite real. I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
Ouch.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad that they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further.
Big-chested female fox protogen.
Expect a few more locations.
Big-chested? Alright. You've seen the gacha I play. You know what I like. It sounds nice.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago. She'd like me and Durin to assist her with an experiment.
Alice?
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message.
Okay, yeah, I mean...
I'm sure that comes as no surprise.
How far do you think you're behind?
We don't know when
like
the wind
5
will
seconds?
blow. Yet when the wind
3?
blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
Tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
A size E. Okay. Yeah, that sounds nice. Okay. taking notes.
Well,
Right? Whatever's happening in Notcry, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her
He
sister
sounds like a
to
good
while we're
size.
at it.
Oh, you mean like traffic more than lag? Okay. Down here? Yeah. Oh, up one? Oh, run around here, okay.
Leave this place.
Oh, we're going to Nefers?
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though. Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to
Stop
see
and
a
go on
shooting
my
star,
stream.
and then
Okay.
managing to make a wish before it disappears. But this time,
It doesn't look too bad.
or they're appearing
We're losing a little every once in a while.
Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms, too.
Human phantoms?
Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Hmm.
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Oh?
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening.
Okay, that's some lag right there. Haven't gotten this in a while. I'll let it calm down some. Gonna try a speed test. Because it's saying we've been dropping a lot of frames. Yeah, I can see we're having problems. Alright, starting the speed test right now. No. Black cats are fine. Black cats are welcome. If that was the problem, you could just turn yourself back into a fox or something and we'd be fine. Keeps on going. Still has lag on the stream. Meaning I have lag? What do you mean you have? It's taking a bit. Normally I think this would be over by now. Yep, I'm seeing it. It wasn't happening as much earlier. I'll do as much as I can. Maybe I'll get off early. Happens when the black cat shows up. Alright, it's saying the download speed is fine, but I'm worried about upload. I'm gonna try another one. Trying a second one. That's a bit different. Okay, not too bad. Upload. Upload looks fine. Both upload and download are a little bit low, but good enough for stream, I think. Ping is fine. Well, let's see if we can keep on going.
In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past.
Do you mean the black cat on, like, Nefer's pet?
They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, it means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
What are you, a cow? Are you Varessa? Do you know who Varessa is in this game? I do like Varessa. She's really cute. Oh, slow motion.
Merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
That is unusual.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, My sole interest is in the value of the information I gather, which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Paimon, you're so easy to surprise, though.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far.
Okay.
It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
So there's a song I really like, Onyx, from a band called Shonen Knife. They have a song called I Am a Cat, and it's a strange song. Okay, I like strange stuff, okay? It comes from a Japanese story or something, I think, but it's them saying about, like, I am a cat. I am a cat. And then she's, like, soaring through the worlds on a golden saucer or something. Very cute. And it's saying about how she turned into a cat. Band called Shonen Knife. Shonen, like the Japanese word. And then just knife, like K-I-N-I-F-E. Like the American table utensil.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it, yeah.
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you
Internet has come back a little bit. Is it looking a little bit better? Like, it's like 4 times what it was a few seconds ago. Still says it's not healthy, but I bet it'll come back. I mean, Paimon's still there.
She agreed to that? Huh.
Now, do you see Nefer?
Quite an achievement. Never underestimate the traveler, I guess. I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out.
If you need to, try resetting the app or the page as well.
In any case, and Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No, 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 no.
Way to contradict me in front of...
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss.
Bad news?
So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
She's so fast.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship.
Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Star Sand Shoal?
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out. Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship? Now my mind is blown! What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything!
Maybe that's a conversation for next time?
Exactly! Huge discovery! You're the best! Second best intel broker in the world! After your boss, of course.
I mean, she's also competing with the group over in Fontaine. Maybe they're not brokers, I guess.
Well, I don't know if I'm all that.
And she's competing with
I guess that decides where we're heading next.
the genie girl.
Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Fair You can tag along.
Paimon, why do you get to decide
In
this?
that case, let's meet back here to discuss
Are you
how
still
time
seeing
once
just
we're done.
Paimon? Okay, now you're up. Oh. You're now up to Nefer and it was like 20 seconds or a minute? Wow.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
Well, the stream's marked as green. Okay, that's good to hear. And the stream health is back to green. We lost a lot of frames, but I think it's healthy again.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Tell me, Yehuda, when did the curatorium start giving out intel for free?
Ooh. All right. You look at Nefer over here. That's part of the privilege you get for being on my stream. You get to lick the pretty ladies. Actually, I'd go for Lauma over Nefer. That's more of a personality thing. And my favorite in the game, at least recently, or for a bit, look at this cutie. Artemis. Artemis from what? Oh, you mean Lauma with the ears? Because... Because she's a huntress? Or the horns? Okay. Oh, look at that. We can see the ship.
The season of verdure draws near.
Well, what do you know? Yehuda
Yeah.
on the money.
I agree there.
It really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists. But somehow it left an after image?
I'm not sure either, Paimon.
You're already here.
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Lauma also looks like one of my favorite VTubers. Like, she's a dragon girl, and she doesn't really have the horns, but her horns look a little bit like my Oshi's, like, wings, because they're weird-looking wings. But my favorite VTuber also has the hair over the eye thing going on.
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them,
And
since they can't be interacted with.
she also has the
And
boobs.
No human phantoms have ever made an appearance before.
Not in her early model. Dragon? Dragon around? Yeah. For her debut, she made D's nuts jokes. Oh, I've got some bands on Kick to throw out. Thought I'd already banned him. Good.
The most we've been able to do.
She never made a D's nuts joke before in her life. But her manager said, tell a joke on stream while you're doing your debut. Get everyone to laugh. It'll be good. So she just told a Dragon D's nuts joke. And everyone loved her. Yeah, exactly. It's like VTuber canon 101.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
She's not my only Oshi. I've got a lot of Oshis, but I've been with her one of the longest. Does she know that deer?
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Hey there. You've been here. Computer is just AFK while stuff renders. I hope you didn't hear us talking about you behind your back, Tail Splash.
Is that a phantom rhyme horn?
Alright. Question that was asked earlier in the chat. Yeah, that's the Artemis girl that you were talking about, Lauma. If somebody licked you, Tail Splash, what would your flavor be? Yes, delightful. We were doing these jokes all when she was released. I get it. Like I said, any particular type of fish? You like tuna? One second. Salmon. Okay, I get that. I'm certainly partial to both salmon and tuna myself. Be careful, though. Be careful, Tail Splash. Onyx here, Onyx Fury, was a little bit bitey earlier. Think she's gotten it out of her system, but if she gets the hankering for it, get her off you, alright? I don't want to lose you. Oh, but she goes for catfish anyway. Okay. How do you like your catfish, Onyx? Do you like it fried or something else?
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay. Yes, I understand. Then how about this?
That is a strong-looking deer, by the way. Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends. In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly.
Fried and boiled swordfish. I have never had swordfish. What does it taste like?
We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are. Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
After a few moments, the Rhymehorn deer returned.
Back together. Must have been a lot of fruit.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while. This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Okay.
Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Alright. I'm in for that. Especially with all the talk about food. Gotta even it up a little bit. Get me a virtual meal over here. Certainly does look good. How tender is it? Oh, here's one with olives. That looks nice. Here. Take a look at this. That looks tasty right there. I'd go for that. Okay, yeah, I'm all for that. It better. If I'm shelling out, I want it to cut like butter. Have you ever had tuna? Like really good raw tuna? Or like just seared so it's just the outside is cooked?
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Tuna is so good when they cook it like that. Essentially, they have somebody who knows like sushi inspect it for parasites and stuff. And then you just sear the outside super hot really quickly. And then serve it up. Usually with like some mustard or like teriyaki or something. Oh, I love it. I love it. I also like sushi too, so probably goes hand in hand. And yeah, I have salmon so much. I'll get like good wild caught frozen stuff. And not unusual, twice a week maybe. I'll cook that up with some seasoning and get it cooked just between like tender and undercooked. Put a little bit of sauce on that, like some mayonnaise. Yeah, that's my stuff. Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exists in both times and spaces, but there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Because we don't see their whole world, we only see small fragments.
Point. Great thinking, Llama.
Broiled swordfish, baked potatoes, blooming onion, and Coke, like the drink, not like the drug. But yeah, I didn't know anybody knew about blooming onion outside of like people who go to Outback Steakhouse. Those look good. Have you had them? Okay, the drink. Back when my brother and I were kids. Nice. We knew a lot more about the blooming onion than we'd actually had it. Like, we'd had it once, and it was really good. Okay, North Carolina. We'd had it once. So, we found a homemade blooming onion maker. It would, like, cut the onion into all the different angles. You just cut off the edge, like the top of it, and then you dice up the onion with that, and then you fry it, just in, like, pancake batter or something. I think we had that for years and we never actually used it because mom and dad didn't want to fry anything. You have to do frying right. Like, you have to have the right pot or the right, like, fryer. Okay. A seafood restaurant rather than like Outback Steakhouse. But that sounds really good. And what was the sauce?
Blunthorn rhinos can
I usually want like a
rocks, but this one says
like a horseradish mustard sauce.
By even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through. They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks. We are grateful.
Tartar sauce. Okay. I guess that's we have a lot of tartar sauce too on fish. But if I'm having a bloomin' onion, I want my special mustard.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
They're not that different from just regular onion rings, which I've had since then. But if they do them upright, they can get a better, like, crispy flakiness on the breading than I typically find on an onion ring.
The season of verdure draws near once again.
Drools.
I've seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Varka!
Huh? I don't know.
Oh, they can talk to
He was
us.
here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Bots on Kick have been hopping tonight. Leave me alone. Just give me normal people.
The season of verdure draws near once again.
Seems worthwhile to head back in here. Have I been back in here before? Oh, I think so. Okay. Oh. Whatever.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Paimon, he means the ship.
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
He's role-playing.
With them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Nodcry.
By the way, another fried food I remember at a bunch of the seafood restaurants in North Carolina. Have you ever had hush puppies?
It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Yo, yeah, when you've got food on the brain, especially when it looks that good, I don't blame you. Kitten pawing in the air thing about the broiled swordfish and a butter sauce. Oh yeah.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
What other seafood do you get there? Do you get any, like, do you get any scallops or crab or lobster? If only this showed the moment when my brother was searching for me. Maybe then I could have discovered why he wasn't in the spaceship. Or, if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have figured out who was piloting it and where they were headed. Snow crab. I don't know about that one, but I like almost all crab. As long as I have the time to, like, peel it out.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence.
I remember back when I was a little kid, we went crabbing with my grandparents. We just, like, let down traps and then picked them up. And we took all the crabs back to the house, and we ate fresh crab. And I had to, like, peel it out of the tiny cracks of the bone or of the shell. And we had garlic butter, and that was so tasty.
And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open.
Usually if I get crab at a restaurant, it's usually already been picked for me.
To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varka.
Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Paimon, you just can't keep your mouth shut. You open it wide and let a semi drive in. Come
I
on.
wonder how the others are doing. Let's head back for now.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Isn't that technically blasphemy? You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
I don't think Barbados would care, Paimon. The lemon meringue pie. See, if I would take key lime pie over the lemon meringue by quite a bit, but they're similar. I love the key lime pie so much. Of course, a lot of others like pumpkin pie, apple pie, some like cheesecake and mousse. Yeah, Barbados is cool. He's like, yeah, keep it up, blasphemy. Oh, he's being chased.
Oh, no! Get away! Oh.
Have you ever heard of hush puppies, by the way? Did you recognize them?
But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
Okay. I remember those growing up, and those fried balls of very, very thick dough, seasoned, and you dip them in some, like, cocktail sauce or something.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim. There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
Yeah. Putting lemon on the fish, fantastic, almost every time. By the way, lemon or lime on fish, have you ever had ceviche? I had it like once and I love it. Hey, I even like the like raw stuff, like the sushi fish and the raw tuna, so it's not surprising that I'm gonna like the ceviche, but it was good.
What exactly are we witnessing here?
Yeah.
What happened to those people?
You get allowed. Feeling sexy eating that broiled swordfish. I like it. What exactly are we witnessing here?
My guess would be that we are seeing Nodcry during the Conrian Cataclysm. Would that be accurate?
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the Abyss senses even the tiniest crack, It floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Nodcry, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land.
Kicking the bots off of the kick. Meow, yo, meow. All right. Somebody give this lovely lady, this lovely cat, some fish. She's begging, okay?
Then 500 years ago, the whole of Tevat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Nodcry was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
We don't have a lot of really, really good seafood over here. Like, you can find it at certain restaurants, and hey, it's good. But if you want the good stuff, I have to go to the coast.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave. Be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too.
Oh!
I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to
That's
help
closer
you,
than I
and
thought. Okay.
Because what we are seeing is history.
I'm in Central Florida.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history...
I assumed you were still in Carolina.
The latter may be unseen to us.
Well, maybe we'll both meet at a convention or something and actually say hi.
Yes. Fate was determined.
It's not too hard for me to make it up to Northwest Florida if there's an event up there. And like I said, I'm going to an event, Holiday Matsuri, in a couple weeks down here.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident? And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events?
Nice.
From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
So he's older than the Conrian incident, because that was about 500.
So you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return.
Yes. Flynn's is a, not quite an elf. Do you know what a wisp is?
Your curiosity toward the abyss.
He's a
Born from
fae.
Hatred, or because you sense its call. I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerear's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence...
Fae to meet you, yes.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly. Should I even exist at all? My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerear, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible. It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
He doesn't want everyone to know that he's 700 years old.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for
Probably
consensus.
make dating difficult.
Yeah, but we barely learned anything though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope. All we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue. Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
Are you asking Flynn's? Okay, I mean, like, he needs to go a bit further back than that to hit some dinosaurs.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Considering there was an entire civilization before ours, which built the giant robots and stuff. Now, if we jump series, there are a bunch of dinosaurs in Xenoblade stuff, and they're really cool. Maybe I'll play that someday.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Oh, you're getting really ambitious. Like, okay, we don't get the dinosaurs. How about the Big Bang? I've been doing a little research. I have been looking up videos on theory of everything, meaning how to combine quantum physics and gravity and other physics theories. And they were like, how do you combine them all together? And then they start talking about the origin and the Big Bang. And they're like, I don't know if that theory's real. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So yeah, I can't give you any answers, but I can tell you it's strange. And I don't know if you asked before, I'm smart, but I identify more as a Hufflepuff. Like, most of the smart people go to Ravenclaw. I just want to help people out. So I go to Hufflepuff. As long as the Slytherin keeps the biting to the friendly biting, I guess we can get along. And ambitious. Yeah, I've seen that before. It has to be tempered a little. And I like seeing a bit of ambition in you. So, stick with it. Have you ever been... I have not turned into a snake yet. Well, that's probably good. Especially not the poisonous type of snakes, okay? Like, if you're biting and you're a king snake and it's a friendly bite, we're probably fine. Speaking of all the Potter House talk, have you ever been to, like, have you ever been to Universal? I've been a couple times. I'm not really a Potterhead, but the stuff there is really cool.
Wow. Please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the Curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow. Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to give out intel for free? Sorry. Shutting up.
You visited back when you were younger, but next June you will be 37. All right. So next February I'll be 43. It was recent for me. There was a very, very long period when I didn't go to theme parks. I've only gone recently based on some generosity. But I've gone a couple times.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night.
But yeah, Universal, with all the Harry Potter stuff, and the dragons, and everything else going on, new Universal is getting pretty good. I'm only so-so on the motion simulators, but they're putting in a lot of regular rides now, too.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food. Although, does food go bad on the moon?
Perhaps a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in. But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Okay, I got it. I'll find a chance to ask her.
Great.
Yeah.
Problem solved.
Yeah.
I need to stop by
Hang on, that's fine. You've earned it.
Stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Gotcha. Giddy up. Oh no, she's riding me. No horsey time. We are planning horsey time. Sometime probably in the new year, we'll open up Uma Musume. Joey's excited about it as well. I just got, like I said, Halloween Rice Shower, Halloween Super Creek. They're both really cute, and we'll do a stream with one or two of them probably in the new year or like right after Christmas.
But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
That said, Tiny Avali is a lot nicer than like 5'4", like actual tall woman. Thanks for turning small at least. How tall is small Avali? Tiny Avali. Don't forget, I'm a member of the Knights of Favonius.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
Tiny enough to sit in the palm of my hand. That's really cute. Yeah, I'm sure my tail can handle that. Go meet Columbina. So wee. She here? She disappeared?
Huh? She's not here.
I can't sense her presence at all. Maybe she took them out for walkies?
You know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow. There's still a few days until Moon Prayer Night, so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Fair point. Let's go.
Are you back yet? Oh, how strange. Looks like she still isn't here.
This is a bit odd.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day. Okay, well that helps.
Do you know where Columbina went?
She's sad.
Understand, but if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like I don't know either to me.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Paimon, look, the flowers.
Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
Let's go. We've got to find Lauma.
She might know what's happening.
I'm glad that the stream has stayed stable. Shrinks tinier in the hair on my tail, like having an adventure in my tail. What is this, like fleas or lice? What are you trying to do here?
Ah, it's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
She's missing.
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Yes, okay. I'll let you in, but be careful, okay? Because I can't, like, tell you what'll happen if I get itchy, okay? I might just start scratching. Don't want to hurt you, okay? Don't make me itch. Has anyone approached Silvermoon Hall lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Cry's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go.
If only you could keep somebody back there to watch for her. Oh. Can I... What is that? Oh, it's right there. Got that one. Oh, that looks like a little quest.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Taking a turn for the better.
Leave this place. By the frost moon of all.
Can I the truth? The mystery unravels. It all adds up.
Mind the side effects. Seems like an emergency.
Alright, go to Nasha Town to collect intel.
The blessings of the heavens do not fall impartially.
Attacks your fleas and they evacuate your body, and you hear a tiny voice say, "And stay out." Alright, alright, I can see the advantage here. I can see the advantage.
No, I don't recognize it.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Nod Cry.
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss? Surely not. Also,
The voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig
Is this Alice?
I'll stop teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face.
It is Alice.
Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
Great Adventure of the Realms. Dodo King. She's the Dodo King? Defender of Old Mondstadt, etc. Now, look at this. She's an elf. She's got the bona fide ears.
What is going on?
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with
I like the shoulder.
and we are
Yeah, sit there.
very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing. So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Alice! It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a dodoco, but Alice in the
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
She has, like, Saturn rings as a hat with no actual top. You look just like Klee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but that actually makes me very happy, because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
So she's a friend of yours?
kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
It's okay, Lauma, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexen Circle. She's a friend of ours.
Small break dances on my shoulder. As long as you don't, like, hit me really hard on the neck or the head or cut me, it's probably really cute. She's helped us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person, just kind of unpredictable.
Whee!
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodcry's present situation.
15 minutes?
In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
You'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway,
Fleas taste bad? Well, compared to the previous culinary discussion we were having, yeah. I don't recommend you eat the fleas. Squash them. Yeah, chase them off, yeah. I guess they get you some protein. If you're a volley, they probably love it. Birds love that type of thing, though.
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow. Thus falls the great Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
For funsies, of course. What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
Okay, but if you bite a flea, it's just dead, right? Unless you got really tiny.
Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
You're quite right. I'm here in Not Cry because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle.
Uh-oh, I bet it's about, Kutar, about Columbina, the damselette.
Concerns the three moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where Columbina is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea? My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders. I'll skip over the complicated parts. But to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
Okay, but not enough to, like, get a full meal, just to taste.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
What?
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then three moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
You're talking about life, death, and such, aren't you?
Oh, that's exactly it. The three goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and...
One flea screamed, "I was bitten!" and then left.
The power of all three moons is gathered here in Notcry. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
Yes, all of them are gone. I am now clean, with the one tiny exception of Onyx Fury herself.
And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Why are you so concerned about said borders, if I might ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the question, but it does make sense.
Like a herd of buffalo. Oh, so you're even tinier than they are? But you're like the hunter. You're hitting them like the wolf, biting at their heels and catching the weak ones and scaring them all away.
Well, that's one reason anyway, and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R. Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants to use their power to return home.
I see, I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean meet Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
We heard her voice in Fontaine.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
Yeah, you can get larger. You can sit on my shoulder and be like cup of hand size rather than micro.
What does that mean?
Okay. Maybe you are shoulder size.
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
What? Once, long ago, the damsel who lived here. She was worried about this.
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk. Are you out for a walk too? Huh?
She just went spectral. Yes, thank you. Grooming me with licking earlier, good. Grooming me by getting rid of the itchy, far, far better.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me? Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically.
I do still have dandruff. Yes. I have itchy. In real life, I do.
But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world. The world where I was born.
This may be your last chance to visit the Frost Moon Enclave. Don't let it slip away. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna do another break, and I'm gonna hit the bathroom, and then we'll be back. And we'll get as far as we can, and probably save the rest for Sunday. Alright, alright. I'm back. Yeah. Cream for my tail. Rub it in. Oh, feels good to get rid of that itch. Man. Thank you, Onyx Fury. Alright, back to the game.
Wait for me! The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
All these cute little cats sitting around. They're kind of cute.
These decorations, they're so heavy.
What is that emote you gave me? I think that's another cat. Oh, it's a fox. Baby.
It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face. Like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat. Coming.
I want to watch them a little longer.
Thank you.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Rada! Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Take this!
Huh?
Alright, enough horsing around.
Ah, got such cute emotes.
We should get back to it.
Now that I have emote capability, I should start getting some.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace.
Oh, what is this one?
Then
Oh, that is extreme. You menace? Think fast.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Poor girl, she's been left inside all this time. Now she's doing like her, oh, what was that Christmas movie? Is that what they're doing? Are they doing the, A Wonderful Life?
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions. Huh?
Oh, you've got another one for me that's blushing.
Berry dessert.
Aww.
I always get Lockaberry. I don't mind sharing. You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food? I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the parties, everyone just ate off their own plate. And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites! Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now.
Adorable. Oh, that one, huh? Who's she? Mia Verity Rose? She's cute. I'll look her up. Okay, not really a VTuber, but a streamer. Do you like her? She writes and reads? That's cool. Don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
So this is what it means to be family.
Aw, damn Slut, you never got to have friends. Life has been miserable. Wait, you wrote... Oh yeah, you're like a poet too, I forgot. So she'd read out some of your poetry on stream?
When I was around.
That guy's a gremlin. I'm seeing so much that I never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
It's nice.
Aww.
Being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments. What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around Nasha Town too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence.
Oh no, it's like Blaze Blue and they don't have an observer anymore or something.
That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her. To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the heavenly principles, and that's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history.
Ouch.
Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
She's a mad woman.
Anywho,
one person cried reading your poetry. I'm assuming that was a good response.
Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
What do you mean, fortunately? You said she disappeared.
Oh, Miss Chubby Cheeks. Squishy face.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
Okay. I definitely like a lot of stories where you've got a mixture of fun, but also like deep stuff. So the happiness and the sadness mixed together into a kind of melancholy. I like some anime like that.
Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence.
Is a penguin? Do I know the penguin? I do not know the penguin. Lunam. Are they like a moon penguin?
The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence.
I know that one.
The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette, and she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frostmoon Scions. But these connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So, the rationale that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
Aww.
Strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we?
Oh no, she's brought out the knife. I've got to be scared now. She wants to be the final boss, but not the big bad villain. If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world. Now, if you wish to find your Moon Goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat. At least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Strengthen her connection. But
Okay, the knife is for the fleas. Haha.
the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Her name?
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So, finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Or at least the start of it. Is that a
Yes,
pigman?
I know it sounds like
Yes.
a
Ha
small
ha
step,
ha.
but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexacircle mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me. Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon.
Thanks for telling us all of this.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
Yeah. Oh man, you got some funky emote out now. What is this? Power up flames. Stinky glitch. Okay, that's global. They're all global. Okay. That's kind of funky right there.
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will
Stinky
take
cheese.
quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night. Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave.
Yeah.
Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Oh, yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
What?
Or Pigman? Lupus, Venmar Wiggle. Okay. Those are cute. I know, one of my Fox Girls Hills has one of those.
I wonder how Durin's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
Slushy VR.
You really are super busy.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt. Durin, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There were some unexpected names in there.
Of course not. Klee is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
Oh, you're sniffing, huh? I'm okay getting sniffed.
Klee's a little angel.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
She left in a hurry.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stuff. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. A mage of her abilities doesn't need our help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
That's a long story.
We'll fill you in as we go.
Do you like any smells, Onyx Fury?
What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
One of my... You like this... Did you like the smell of Kleenex? That was not what I was expecting. What a lively place. I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through. Who are you calling old?
quarreling?
Or they're joking. You like violets. That's normal. More violets, less Kleenex. Alright.
Swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair. You might as well
Scented Kleenex. Okay.
massage my back for all the good.
I know I like jasmine tea, so I probably like jasmine as well. That's really nice.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put
Lavender.
you to bed for the rest
Hey,
of your life.
a lot of food scents, by the way. I love them. Even if I can't have them, I love them.
It gets in the days before moon prayer night.
If somebody was just like comes over and they're wearing like ode to pizza, I'm on it.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess. Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
Oh. What was the joke about Klee? Kleenex? Oh, now I get it. Okay, okay.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Koski. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority.
She's cool.
If you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand,
Cute.
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina! Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Sandrone. So that was her way of trying to be friends with me. What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
Aww. Damselet's really cute. Continue strolling through Nasha Town.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for moon prayer night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some moon prayer night candy?
Oh? He's talking about someone behind her, but...
Can he see me?
What?
Here you go.
Oh.
The kid caught him. Or, okay, she's an adult woman.
Come back anytime. Right. Now, where were we?
You might take a witch test. What is that?
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Slow motion.
Columbina?
Oh, she figured out she's there. Oh no, she just called out.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
Oh, does she follow her? Maybe it's not so bad just quietly staying by her side like this. To see what type of witch you are. Okay. Hopefully you're the cute type like in anime. Magical girl.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
So, Mr. Varka, are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion.
Ladylike fashion.
Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle. If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexen Circle, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey, don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare.
Oh.
Paint a picture of the Hexen Circle for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like, a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Oh, true.
What about a tea set? I recall that each mage has their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
Oh! Which will I be? I think which was Wish was an old TV show or something.
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
Have we got the wrong person? Sorry. Well, this is awkward.
When I shook my head, I meant, no, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you.
She pops up dialogue boxes in her head.
It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me.
Such an ego, Varka.
Too. We have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand
Oh
at the
man.
crossroads of fate.
The most powerful witch of all. The sandwich.
Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is
Nicole, the underappreciated master sculptor, the immortal literary giant, if only they'd write, and the silent angel, yet also the orator, the instant they utter a word, etc., etc. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world.
No, stop.
Burps.
I can't believe it. I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans. I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexen Circle.
Oh.
I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Gosh, this is so embarrassing.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions? Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady? But
will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Aww. Among the words that hopped out just now, I saw angel.
My name is Nicole, and I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power. The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan. They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
But we've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific, no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame. Blank looks. Maybe I should start with the background of the war.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order, even after the War of Funerary Flame. They sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
Seems very relevant considering it's laying out the problem.
Well, I mean, it's... Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Okay.
It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall. What I'm trying to say is... Right, yes, that's it. The relevant part is the ritual created by the Hyperboreans. The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Tivat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Yes. A portal.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well. It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
Please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
Whoa, time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
Yes. Although I expect the structure is long gone by now.
What?
That said, What if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed? Well, travel back isn't quite accurate. It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time.
Okay.
We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together at... You look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Alright, let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it. Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup. By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure. If everything checks out and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
Yes.
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the Moon Goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea and the moon's history.
Yeah.
If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail. Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories as fairy tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably start forgetting it.
Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the Moon Goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors.
Oh.
But many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frostmoon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood. Catch you later.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
Oh, over here. Be looking at getting off and raiding soon.
Organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
Of course.
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition, Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. Alright, let's take a look through.
Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but you could just as easily describe them as terse and dry. And since Lama already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough going.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Aww.
Mama speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
What were you organizing when you were organizing these texts? What criteria did you use?
That's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
Good idea.
Sure. Give me a moment.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi. Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are naught but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
We've heard something like this before in Natlan.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Kutar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth a Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Not knowing the meaning of Kutar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. The Kutar was gone.
Okay.
The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives off kind of a lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
I'd originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records. But now that I think about it, It does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions. She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Aww.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did
Return to Nasha Town. Alright, I think I'm actually just gonna stop here though.
set up a meeting with Arlecchino and
Get in a little bit of a raid. Hang out there for a little bit. I think we'll just raid Zane.